As strong of a start as it would be for me to begin this talk going right into my first poem, I have been advised to have a vulgarity warning. So if you're a kid, maybe cover your ears. If you don't like hearing words such as fuck, too late. On that note, let's get started. Being a teenager feels wrong all over. Growing up is like a workout for my brain. It's already turning to rubber. You know the feeling. I think we're all sick of being strong. Pretending to be strong, we're not all that good at it. I'm sick of being mature. I'm sick of being the bigger person. I am sick of only cursing under my breath, my middle fingers limited to pointing through the fabric of my non-existent pant pocket to the boys in my class who know me by name and still call me Miss. I'm sick of it. They call themselves feminists as they mansplain to me what feminism is. It's as though I'm a girl, too dumb to see how they twist the definition, groping it the same way that they will grope dumb girls in the hallway. I am sick of knowing exactly how I feel without needing to write it out anymore. I am sick of writing. These sticky notes full of reminders that surround my desk make more of a cluttered mess than in my own head. They don't help me do my homework, but they do a damn good job of reminding me that I can't remember anything. I'm sick of anxiety. I'm sick of ADHD. My teachers can clearly see my accommodations that are then promptly ignored. I'm sick of being a people pleaser. I know, it doesn't make anything easier, but somehow, some way, from someone, I have learned to give myself up and work for people. Work with people. I'm sick of working with people. I'm sick of turn and talk with your table because the people at my table have a horrible sense of humor. In Japanese class, they memorize the characters for ho and ge, and remember nothing else. They will replace stupid with retarded in casual banter as soon as the teachers turn around. They're not looking, but I know their ears are open. I didn't know that you had to hear with your eyes. I'm sick of not having enough authority or courage to call them out on it. I'm sick of not being respected when I do. I just want to be able to tell them, shut the fuck up for once. And when will it be my turn to be the smart ass in class? When will it be my turn to have the temper tantrum with the teacher? When will it be my turn to talk back? There's an angel on my shoulder whispering in my ear and spitting in my face that scolding them will not change them. If you're not a good example, how are they going to learn? I am sick of setting an example. It's as though their behavior is a reflection of my own. Boys will be boys, dumb girls will be held accountable. I am sick of biting my tongue when I just want to yell. I am sick of holding it in when I just want to cry out. I am so sick of yelling, and I am sick of crying. I am sick. I'm so sick. I am so tired of forgetting. I am sick of remembering. I'm sick of the idiots in my grade, and I am sick of my grades. I am so sick of the fact that I have to constantly compromise with myself that the holes in the grade book don't matter too much, right? So long as I have A's, but maybe B's are still okay. What's 1 or 2 C's, right? D is still passing, and what's 1 or 2 F's over a high school career? I'm sick of all of these excuses to my teachers that I send. It's as though I'm mending glass shards with needle and thread over and over and over again. Are you familiar with the definition of insanity? Oh, speaking of insanity, I'm pretty sure that hormones drive us all insane. I am sick of hormones. I'm sick of mood swings. I'm sick of being told that it's just teenage mood swings. I am sick of the hurt. My brain and my skull and my scalp have constant menstrual cramps, and I have a migraine in my uterus, and no matter how much I say that it hurts, all I get in return is, it's just hormones. I'm sick of being studious. I'm tired. I'm so tired of staying up late just to finish my reading, and I'm tired of never being able to finish my reading. I am sick of waking up to find new red stains in my sheets, and I'm sick of oversleeping. I'm sick of teen. 14, 15, 16. I'm sick of not being an adult yet, and yet I'm sick of lifeguards flirting with me who think that I'm old enough that they can get away with catcalling me or asking me out for drinks. This only serves to me as a reminder that I will never be young again. I remember when my biggest concern was what presents would be under the Christmas tree, and now it's if I'll be able to walk home from the bus stop, a 2-minute walk, mind you, without being harassed. My life isn't halfway through yet, and yet time is running out. There are hardly any beginnings anymore, and yet there are so many ends. Broken needles, cutting ties, loose threads. Soon I will have nothing left to sew with. At least I don't need a thimble anymore. My calluses are so rough and tough and thick that they serve as pincushions. I have nobody left to sew for. Because I'm sick of everyone. I'm sick of my family. I am sick of my friends. I am sick of myself. I'm sick of my grin. I'm sick of my thick hair. I am sick of self-care. I try so hard to be healthy, and yet I can still see myself getting thinner and thinner around the waist every day. When I step out of the shower and look in my reflection, I run my fingers over my rib cage, just to make sure I'm not hallucinating it. I am so tired of being able to see my rib cage, feel it. It's a reminder that it's not enough. I'm sick. I'm sick. I am so fucking nauseous. Yeah, that's old news now by this point. I am sick of everything I touch being something to lose, something to shatter that I will then have to fix again. The spool is almost empty. Thread is running out, so don't let me near you. Please. I can't lose you too. I'm sick. Sick. I'm sick. Don't you hear me? I am deathly contagious. I am unwell. I just want to throw out my thoughts over the metronome with church bells. Hell, I may as well be a magician. Prepare for my disappearing act, number infinity and 2. This time, I won't do anything different. The magic is all on you. I'll vanish from your sight. It happens every day anyway, right? I'll only be visible when I am in bed, staying up late to read or write again. You can't see me. You can't. You can't see the dark circles over my cheekbones, or my greasy hair, or my rib cage, or my mind, or my thoughts, or anything else that I need to hide. And when you ask me how I'm doing, I will look you dead in the eyes, knowing that you cannot see through this transparent body. I'll give you my invisible grin, so sweet and so sugary and so real, it will completely cover this burning sensation, this burning flavor that we are both feeling. And I'll say, I'm doing fine. What about you? That was my first poem, titled Nausea and Needles. My second and final poem tonight, another warning for you, is dedicated to victims of injustice regarding sexual assault. I hear you. We hear you. If anyone in the audience wants to leave because the subject makes you feel unsafe, please feel free to do so now. However, if you feel the need to leave because the subject makes you feel uncomfortable, I urge you to remain seated. You need to hear this the most. On that note, my final poem, God, do you see this? But let's start with a conversation, story time, if you will. Skinny is not a compliment. Can we establish that real quick? Skinny is not an invitation. You know, I'm always giving these awkward thank yous to perverted compliments, only for them to be perceived as accepting a request that was never asked. It would always get mad at me when I left him on read, spam text after spam text saying, baby, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you, I miss your body, and I miss your breasts, and I want my hands on them. Like, what? Rewind. Where's the, hi, how's your day? No biggie, right? Its nails, were always sharp. Now that I think about it, little boy sounds a lot more interested in my body than somebody our age should be. Eventually, I stopped telling my friends about him because they tell me that it's creepy, but he says he doesn't mean it like that. He says he's not like that. Everything that he said, to be honest, says present tense. I believed it. Told myself that he doesn't know any better either. Like, he's not sexist because he's a mama's boy. He's not demanding. He asks before holding my hand, so sweet of him, when he's already handcuffed us together. He says it's because he's committed. How romantic. If I say that I don't like it, it's like he can't see how I'm still chained to him. He says I can let go whenever I feel uncomfortable. He never said anything about leaving. I don't pull anymore. It's useless when he has the key. It's fine. I mean, what's a little chafing in the wrist when we're in this together, right? Does anybody see this? Anyway, sorry, that was a bit heavy. Back on topic. He doesn't degrade or shame because, as he says, all he ever does for me is praise my name, as he would pray and pray over and over again, as he would feel everywhere that I asked, no, told him not to. He said he worshipped me. I know, I was there. But that's not what he means. He worshipped my body. Obviously, I mean, come on. Duh. Like, he sees something in me, and if I don't give it to him, I don't know what he's going to do. Even I can tell now at this point, he thought making me feel special was enough to call me his whenever he was horny. But if I'm a god to him, I have to give him something, right? He prayed to me like a goddess, as he made me get down on my knees for him. He prays and 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 pray and pray and... Oh, so it seems there was a little misunderstanding. I have mistaken the wolf for the golden retriever, the predator's real disguise. He demands for the goddess's forgiveness, praise, rolling off of his tongue only to cover all of his lies. He's not even trying. He won't do it again, right? I'm the prey now. We're playing a game of cat and mouse, and Kitty's got claws. Dug into me several times. I say no. I say let me go. I say take me home. He doesn't listen. I'm only reprimanded, so I try to be demanding the very same way he tells me that he's not. Nothing comes out. Politeness blocks my pleas from ever leaving my mouth, politeness of which I thought was mutual until now. I am a fool. I am a mouse. Is little boy even listening to me? Was little boy ever listening to me? Is anybody out there listening to me? Please, I am begging you. In some way, maybe he was right. Maybe I am God. Jesus. Was he ever fondled as he was tied to the cross? Did God want paintings made and shown to the public, the art depicting his own child, naked, beaten, bleeding? Was his vision ever spotted from the pain and told that it was a good thing? Little boy's nails are a crown of thorns across my scalp. fisting through my hair as he pushes my head down to his crotch. He said my hair was too beautiful to cut, only to ask in front of his friends if the curtains match the drapes. I asked little boy to turn the lights off so that he can't see through my windows, so God can't see me. Was God ever scared of the dark? I am. I'm terrified. I hate it. I want to see just in case there is a confession that starts an interrogation and I need to gaslight Christ. In case little boy wants to tell me that he's sorry, I'll know what for and spare him the uncomfortable elaboration. I'm scared of what lies behind my eyelids. Eventually, I give up and stare at nothing. God, do you see this? I don't want God to see this. Maybe if I play dead, God won't see this. Maybe if I play dead, the boy will stop. Little boy is baring his teeth. He's looking right at me. I don't want little boy to be the dead thing. I am a fool. I am a mouse. My only other option is to let him kill me. Fight, flight, freeze, fawn. I scream, but from my lips only mumbles manage to leave. You lied to me. You lied to me. You lied to me. All I can do is kneel, completely still. I don't make a sound, not a twitch, not a squeak. I don't care what happens anymore so long as God can't see it. I am always apologizing to him just so that God can't see his sins. Little boy says we share them because we're in this together, right? The boy says if God sees his sins, then they are ours, and thus I must atone for him. I am a fool. I am a mouse. I forgave apologies that were never asked. Excusing him, his fingers, as they invaded the mentality of my youth, crawling through my ears and rotting in my skull, I was 2 past noon. He was only a few minutes ahead, but this was well into the evening. I've sworn myself to secrecy. I would rather forget than report memories, hands on my skin that only I have proof of. I hate it. I just want to go home. This is all I can ever think about anymore, that every day rape assault victims remain silent and smiling in the classrooms. Does that sound cliche? It sounds cliche, right? Why is rape cliche now? They have invaded our minds, our bodies, our writing. I am frightened, furious. I am so furious. Rage turns the ink in our pens blood red as we write sentence after sentence after sentence, because to hope, to pray that little boy will ever receive an appropriate sentence has proved useless. I remember exactly when I was killed. I was at his house for dinner, family dinner. I felt something touch my leg under the table. I thought it was their dog, their cute little golden retriever trying to steal my food. I was so excited to pet that damn dog. Fluffy little face, beady, playful eyes. I look under the dining table only to find his hand on my thigh, hungry. Right then, I smell flowers on the grave belonging to the child I was robbed of. The child that I am still. At that moment in time, I would have rather died than ever felt his hands and mouth inside of my body. We are dying. I'm not talking about suicide or school shootings. I'm talking about when we look in the mirror and see a corpse. Tiger stripes up our arms and rose thorns in our hair and pine needles in our thighs and bite marks on our necks. There were 2 temporary bruises. One on my right breast and one on my Adam's apple. Temporary bruises that left permanent scars. Cattle marks. Bite marks that still burn where my vocal cords were devoured and ripped out from me. Squeaks. Screams I swallowed. We are not hollow. We are not empty shells of human beings. We are everything with no walls to hold us together. Boundaries broken. Hearts broken. Minds broken. But we're more than that. We are more than fool. We are more than mouse. We are more than scars. We are more than hurt. Hell, we are more than healing. We are everything and more. All that you have heard tonight is a collective of true stories from anonymous students in this school that I have worked with personally to personify into my poetry. All events have taken place recently, between of January 2023 to present day. I've been editing this poem since last night. Many of these stories, if not all of them, I have heard, seen for myself. And now you all have too. If any of the dozens of students who have given me your voices to weave with my own are here in the audience tonight, thank you from the bottom of my heart.